St. Mary's. I'm Dana.
And I'm Nayeli. Here's today's menu in the Shea Cafe. We have the Passage to India free-range chicken tikka masala, the sandwich special grilled sandwich thing, farmer's market, and earthly selections garden vegetable tikka masala.
And in student life, good morning, Panthers. This is a mental awareness announcement. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. This month is a time to raise awareness for those living with mental or behavioral health issues and to help reduce the stigma so many experience.
Mental Health Month was established in 1949 to increase awareness of the importance of mental health and wellness in Americans' lives, and to celebrate recovery and treatment of mental illness. Mental health is essential for a person's overall health. Prevention works, treatment is effective, and people can recover from mental disorders and live full and productive lives.
It is especially important for us to better understand mental health as adolescents struggling with mental health concerns have dramatically increased. Current statistics show that
more than 1 in 3 high school students had experienced persistent feelings of sadness or hopelessness in 2019, a 40% increase since 2009. In 2019, approximately 1 in 6 youth reported making a suicide plan in the past year, a 44% increase since 2009. And additionally, the coronavirus pandemic intensified a rise in adolescent depression, anxiety, and mental health distress that was underway before the spring of 2020.
This month at St. Mary's, we are going to be taking special care to take care of ourselves and each other. Each Wednesday of this month, we will have Wellness Wednesday at lunchtime and offer a variety of activities to support mental health. Please stay tuned for our Wellness Wednesday activity this week. In the meantime, if you or someone you care about is struggling, please reach out to a trusted adult. No one needs to struggle alone. Be kind to yourself and each other. Right there.
We continue our look at Genocide Awareness Week. In today's segment, Mallory takes a look at the Cambodian genocide.
Hey guys, today we're talking about the Cambodian genocide, which lasted from 1975 to 1979, and during which an estimated 1.5 to 3 million people were killed, nearly a quarter of the nation's citizens. 8 years prior, Cambodia had been engaged in a bloody civil war, fought oftentimes with child soldiers, between the US-backed Cambodian monarchy and communist forces of the Khmer Rouge, who were supported by China and the Viet Cong. There was extreme class division, political corruption, and inequality in the country, which resulted in the Khmer Rouge's successful takeover and subsequent reorganization of the Cambodian society into one based on agriculture. City dwellers, considered the elites, were forcibly removed to the countryside, where they performed forced labor. People could be targeted simply for wearing glasses. Many starved to death. Religious and ethnic minorities were targeted, such as Christians and Buddhists, and none more so than the Cham Muslims, of which as many 70% were killed. Prisoners would be taken to killing fields, where they were slaughtered en masse with pickaxes for want of bullets, and then buried together. Although the Khmer Rouge's regime and its leader, Pol Pot, were eventually overthrown by the Vietnamese, Pol Pot evaded capture and died, unpunished and unrepentant, before he could be tried. So far, only 5 senior members of the regime have been indicted, indicative of the country's difficulty in reconciling with its past. School children learn only of their country's ancient empires and are largely ignorant of Cambodia's recent bloody past. Many Khmer Rouge officials, foot soldiers, and their descendants live side by side with the people they once persecuted, with a large population moving freely about Pailin, an autonomous province in the north of the country still ruled by the Khmer Rouge. Most blatantly deny any involvement, despite photographic and document evidence, and are quick to point fingers at Vietnam or the US when blamed. Pol Pot's number 2 wasn't even arrested in 2007 and was sentenced with life in prison before dying in 2019. And it wasn't until 2013 that the Cambodian's prime minister passed legislation that prohibits the denial of the genocide, mirroring legislation passed throughout Europe after the end of the Holocaust. As of yet, the victims and victims' families of the genocide have yet to receive true justice and recognition. Thank you. Now back to announcements.
Last week, we learned about a few of the candidates running for next year's student leadership positions. Let's head back to Studio B with Marissa, who has a couple of other candidates.
Hey Panthers, I'm here with Tori and Arjun, two of our Spirit and Athletic Director candidates. So Tori, why do you think you'd be a good fit for Spirit and Athletic Director?
So I believe to be a good Spirit and Athletic Director, you have to have a lot of school spirit, and I believe I have that school spirit to encourage like the school community to have a spirited school year next year.
Thank you. What about you, Arjun? Why do you think you'd be a good candidate?
I think through my involvement with varsity team sports and just overall rallies, I think I really have the spirit to demonstrate that St. Mary's is a really good community.
Thank you. Now back to the announcements.
And in club news, join us for Brown Bag this week. The topic will be growing up male. See you there. And now here's Shai with your Panther Athletics.
Because of the Stallion Days, we missed two very special senior days. On Wednesday, 8 baseball seniors were recognized before their game with SPSB, and then on Thursday, before the last home meet of the year, another 8 Panthers were recognized for their contributions in track and field. Thank you for all of the seniors who participated in all of the various spring sports this year. The men's golf team was just released for the T-Cal Golf Championships that starts at 10:30. And later this morning, the softball team hosts Deanza.
Softball is canceled.
Oh, sorry. Okay, back to the birthdays with Nelly and Dana.
Happy birthday today to Zariah Edwards.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Panther. Oh, yep.
Happy birthday to you. That's it for today. Have a great day, St. Mary's.